celebrating in Cabo on Thursday, my 13-month anniversary. And I just want to share with you ladies today that God actually brought me to Ruby Ribbon, and He uses this as a platform to share breast health. So that's what I'm going to do with you today. So I actually was introduced to Ruby Ribbon because I was told by my doctor I had to get out of my wire bra. I had a lot of breast health issues going on. And what I've learned through my journey is you can be proactive. And I didn't have breast cancer in my family, but what we discovered is I had a lot of issues going on. And so what I teach is what I've done, and what I teach is what I have brought my breasts from being unhealthy to being healthy. So I'm going to teach 4 things today, okay? So every woman can do the 4 things I'm going to teach you. Now, there's some other things that we could add in here, but they're a little bit personal, and I don't go there. And so this is what I always like to teach. Number 1, we need to ditch our aluminum-based deodorant. Okay, so I'm a certified thermographer. My husband and I had a thermography business, and that's actually how I found out I had unhealthy breasts. It's an alternative in the world of health. And aluminum is in most of our deodorants on the market today, okay? Well, aluminum is a heavy metal, okay? So I'm not real smart. I always say I'm not the sharpest bulb in the shed, and you should laugh at that because there's not sharp bulbs, okay? But anyway, but what made sense to me when the naturopathic doctor began to explain it to me is a heavy metal is not meant to go into our body. Our skin is the largest organ of our body, okay? It's the largest organ. When I put deodorant with aluminum under my armpit, did you know there's lymph nodes there?
Yes.
Did you know you have a lymphatic system?
Yes.
And each time you do it, where's it going? That makes
body.
sense to me.
All in your body.
Ditch aluminum-based deodorant. It's not being talked about. So that in itself is a breast health tip. I had a lady ask me on one of my Facebook shows, really, what does it really do? Well, it's a heavy metal. Heavy metals are not meant to go into our bodies, okay? So go to a natural health food store. I'm not here to sell you deodorant. And I've actually been on my journey for 3 years, and I'm on my 6th natural deodorant. Why? I'm a hot mess. I've had to find the one that works for me, okay? And that's a personal choice. The second thing is, I'm sorry I neglected to bring my brush with me, but you should be dry brushing your breast on a daily basis. Okay, so there is a thing called a body brush, okay? It's called a body brush. You can Google it. You can go right now to Amazon and you can find body brushes, okay? It is a brush that looks like a hairbrush, okay? It does look like one, but here's the deal. How many of you have ever heard of lymphatic drainage massage? Anybody ever heard of that? Okay, you know why we do that? It stimulates our lymphatic system. Okay, so anyone that has lymphedema or things that are they're struggling with their lymphatic system, a dry body brush will stimulate. Now, it's meant to stay dry, okay, and it's used, your lymphatic system sits right up underneath your skin, okay, the largest organ. Did you know you have more lymphatic fluid than you do blood?
No.
Okay, that is your pipes. So we have pipes going around here, and if the pipes get clogged, what happens? We're in trouble. Same thing for us. If our lymphatic system is not doing its job, then we will end up with some kind of trouble. That's all I can tell you. But lymphatic massage done with the brush will stimulate your lymphatic system. But here's what's not being taught. That brush should be used on your breast. Every breast should be brushed every day. It stimulates. Listen, we filmed me doing this. We watched the toxins leave. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Some have handles, some have where you can put your hand in, and it's not meant to get wet, and it's meant to barely stimulate. You don't sit there and scrub. It's not a loofah. It's to stimulate your breast. Okay, the third thing, so those 2 things are pretty simple. The third thing was really hard for me. She told me I had to ditch and get rid of artificial sweeteners. Now, I'm stepping on some toes right now because I'm sure some of you, you have Diet Cokes or diet, or you use Splenda or whatever. I was addicted to Splenda. I drank Diet Cokes every day. But guess what? Here's what makes sense to me. Remember, I'm not the sharpest bulb in the shed. She said, Julie, not only are you putting a heavy metal, toxins, on your skin, You're ingesting toxins when you use artificial sweeteners. See, this is what happens when toxins don't move from your lymphatic system, turns into inflammation. Inflammation left unchecked turns into disease. Do we have a rampant amount of disease in our country?
Yes.
We do. That's exactly why. And the fourth thing she told me is, you have to ditch your eyebrow. And I said, really? There's no way. I'm a double D. I'm saggy baggy. They're down here. That ain't happening. And I taught breast health for 14 months as I walked my journey, and I added detoxing and some different personal things to clean my breast up. And then I finally found Ruby Ribbon, or I should say, God brought Ruby Ribbon into my life. Those 4 things can radically change your life, and they can change your sister's life, your mother's life, your aunt's life. I'm being real. I'm being serious. I know I wouldn't be standing here had I not done what I just told you. Thank you.
Awesome. So, Stevie?
So I see that our time is slipping away, and I want to keep my promise to all of our guests to, wrap this up in a timely manner. The last thing I want to share with you is about my special rack that I've assembled up here. And what you're going to notice about this rack is that I have 3 different groupings. Okay, now the reason for that is some of you may have just heard Julie's story, how she, feels that the Lord brought her Ruby Ribbon into her life at a time that she was looking for a way to, share this information with women. Some of you may know of someone, maybe you personally are like, Lisa, that is just not me. I would never, consider. I've got all the money I need. I don't need additional income. But you may know of someone who is looking for a business opportunity. They love women. They love fashion. They love to impact and empower women. So this is actually a representation of what our 3 different kits look like. So I got a little creative and crafty on you here. This grouping right here is what we call the Shape Start. And it's going to come with pre-selected, mainly camis, in a variety of sizes along with your petals. Those of you who are new today and you're like, what? What's a petal? The petals just slip inside your cami. They give you a little modesty. Don't add any breast volume, so it comes with your petals. It comes with your measuring tape and some other printed information. It also comes with your personal website so that you are really ready within minutes of joining us as a new stylist to share that with people in your life, and they can shop your personal website. This, if we added this gives us the next step up kit. It's going to give you additional shapewear pieces, plus some tops and also some bottoms as well that feature our great leggings and pants. And this represents a $300 product credit in our top-end starter kit, where you really get to go through anything that you want to in the line and add $300 worth of product. And I just threw together a couple of pieces that I feel, actually this one's misplaced. These pants actually go with this one, so that was supposed to be a little bulkier. I tied the ribbon in the wrong place. So that's going to be $300. It's a la carte. You just go through and you pick out whatever you want. So those are the 3 different kit starters. So I'm going to ask the last question and do my drawings. Terry's ready with the tickets. How many of you already know, based on what you've read or heard today, that you're interested in hosting and receiving free and discounted items with our host rewards? Anybody just want to raise your hand, and you don't have to go anywhere or do anything. Terry's going to give you 3 tickets. Okay, 3 tickets right back there for me. You're a stylist, Margaret. You can't pull one over on me. So 3 tickets. Anyone else who is interested in hosting a gathering or a Facebook party or having a referral account set up? Okay, Krista, she said we'll give her 3 tickets. 3 tickets here for Angie. Okay, the next one is, does anybody have any, if you've got curiosity, this is not meaning, Lisa, I want to sign up. We're not talking about that. We're just saying, Lisa, I would like some more information, either for myself or someone I know. I'd like a brochure about the business opportunity. That's all the commitment I'm talking about. Anybody would like some more information about the business opportunity? Natalie, we're going to give you 5 additional tickets.
Ooh.
Okay, 5 additional tickets. Anyone else want to take some information for yourself or someone that you know? Okay. There we go, 5 tickets for you, 5 tickets for you. So we've got Jenny and Karen and Letitia. Anyone else before we do our drawing? All right. Is it Liza or Lisa? Liza. So we got Liza needs 5 tickets down here. We are keeping Terry busy. Okay, and while she's doing that, if anybody is still processing, just tell Terry, we'll get you a brochure and we'll give you the 5 tickets. Earlier I mentioned about 2030 Fast Track, and I wanted to let you know, if anyone is interested in coming to a seminar, possibly to join, you can come see me afterwards and you can just take a card to remember my name. If you use my name and come to one of the seminars, you're going to receive a $50 coupon off of your first 30 days. So just come see me afterwards, and that's the only reason I'm giving this out. I'm not going to be your stylist because you already have one if you're not my guest. But it's just to remember my name so that when you contact 2030, they will give you that special discount, okay? Who wants to win some prizes? Woo. Yeah? Y'all feeling excited? All right. Are there any last minute questions before we start trying on? We're going to attack the racks. We're going to get dressed and try things on.
Do you have any suggestions for what swimsuit styles fit better, different shapes, body shapes? Like I remember when we had the lanai, everybody loved that one, but I know we're easing out of that. So do you have any suggestions?
You know, I think the best way to determine which swimsuit is best for you is probably just to try one on. Really, they're not going to bite you. I will tell you, there's one style that I thought I could not wear, but I put it on last night. I don't know, I just had this fear and trepidation that it wasn't going to look good on me, and I put it on last night, and I really liked it.
And how do we know what size?
So the sizes on swimwear are going to correspond with your cami size. Now, those of you who are cami virgins, and you don't know that yet, that's okay. Your stylist is going to help you. She's going to measure right under your bust to determine which is a good cami size. So we'll probably give you a cami first to try. That's kind of like your gateway drug into Ruby Ribbon. And so you can try that on, and then we'll use that to correspond to a matching swimwear style. Okay?
Do you have a ruler here?
Yes, I have.
Would show that.
Okay, Margaret wants to share a story real quick.
I've always had a terrible time finding a suit that was great. This suit, you cannot believe how you look in the suit when you put it on. It is fabulous.
I agree.
I couldn't.
This is the
believe
one
it.
I'm talking about. This is what I put on last night.
But it will make you look.
If you want to be snatched in your waist, girls, you want to try on your Ruben. That's all I'm saying. I could not believe it. Anyway, so all of our sisters come be, but do not be scared to try one on. We ready? Okay. So let's give some prizes away. Anything? Hey, listen. If I pull your number, you better get excited, or I retain the right. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Last 3 digits. 6, 4, 3. Woo! Okay, there's a couple of down so you can claim your prize. Okay, choose any one of the 5 gifts.
Oh, don't do that.
And then we're going to do Chinese.
Congratulations. Okay, winner number 2. 6, 1, 8. Sue, congratulations!
I didn't get anything else.
All right, let's do our next one.
I never heard of it before until we came here.
Pick any one. 6, 1, 6. Go!
The one before me and the one after. See that? You never know. You're still in it.
6, 4, 5. Oh, let's see. Woo-hoo! Yes, you have 2 left.
Yeah, that's my
Okay. Okay, everybody clap for all of our winners now with one big round of applause.